Good evening. Good evening. Of course, good. Hey, look, check it out. All right, let me get serious. For you who hate going to your job, for you who have plans to go somewhere in life, to make something happen with your life. And of course, I'm talking about the will of God, but where God has placed you, yes, He's planning to use you while you're there. But to add on to that, for mental sake and emotional sake and health sake, due to stressing and all that, look, where you are, God has placed you there for a reason. All right? The work that you are putting in every single day that you probably can't stand and hate doing, that's just the reality of it. But don't allow the fact that you don't feel like doing it, or you can't stand doing it, or you hate going to that place, don't let that be the reason why you don't do what you're supposed to do, why you don't put in the work that's required to get it done, that you don't take the extra initiative to learn whatever it is that has to do with your job duties, what's expected of you. You are there for a reason why you are there. Learn what you can, because God, the next step, the next level, God may need you to use what you have learned at that place for the next step or the next level. All right? So don't take it for granted. Yes, God is planning to use you, but keep in mind, God is also planning to use you the next level step or the advancement where He's going to place you, and the skills that you are using there, or what's required there that you learn. Take that, learn all that you can. If it's office work, you mad because your supervisor is asking you or is telling you to do this or having you to do this, stop complaining. It's for a reason. Learn all that you can. Learn all that you can, no matter what it is. Ask questions. Regardless, like, you have to be there anyway. You might as well pull from that situation, from that job, as much as you can, because you just never know. God may need you to start your own business with those skill sets that you have acquired over the years from these different jobs or from that job, and He could use that for advancing His kingdom, and you employing someone else or teaching or training someone else what you have learned. Don't take it for granted. And also, don't trip. Look at it like you paying your dues right now. Look at it like you paying your dues right now, knowing that this isn't it for you, knowing that this isn't the final stop, this isn't the final ride, this isn't over, that God is going to move you somewhere else. Look at it like you paying your dues, and while you paying your dues, you're learning. You storing away information. You storing away skills until it's time for you to apply it for your life, in your life, or at another place because what you picked up here, God is going to use that there. And not only God is going to use that there, you may not be in the same position. God may promote you. God may touch the hearts of those individuals, regardless of your skin color, regardless of your gender, because God has the final say. So you take from this job more than just a paycheck, more than just the benefits. You take from this job where you are now, you take from that job and look forward to using that elsewhere, because God is going to take that and use that. You just never know. That may be something that he wants you to learn, acquire, because that may be one of the key factors that's really going to help you go to the next level. You incorporate that with your purpose and go to heights that you never could have imagined. You never know what God's plan is. You just never know. Stop taking today. Stop taking your job. Stop taking your relationship. Stop taking things for granted, and look at it like, okay, it's a purpose in the long run. It's a purpose for it. So let me learn. Let me pull from. Let me gather all the jewels and gems there is to gather, because you look at it like it's bull because you have to do it. Maybe that's what God wants you to do, because that same bull that you looking at it as something negative, that's going to be that same tool that's going to help polish your game, polish your future, polish someone else's. You just never know what God's plan is for your life. So stop taking things for granted and learn where you are. Look at it like you paying your dues. And when you done paying your dues in that particular area, now it's super polished because you was intentional with it. And now that you at another level or another place mentally, spiritually, or at another location, job-wise, or at another venture in your life, where now you can start a new business in the will of excuse me, in the will of God. Now you'll be able to look back and be like, ding, I got it. That's what that was for. But stop taking this for granted. Stop taking today for granted. Each day, stop taking it for granted. Remember, every day we have an assignment to do. We have a task to do. Every single day has a purpose for that day, because the purpose is the reason why God created us. That's the long-term purpose. But there's a process to get to that long-term, okay? That overall purpose. So find out what it is, because maybe he needs you to pick up some tools along the way. Maybe tomorrow, if he wake you up, maybe he needs you to pick up some tools tomorrow, because he know the plans that he have for you. And those plans that he have for you, the tools that you picked up along the way, you can do some tuning up in your life. You can do some tuning up for your company. You can do some tuning up for your business. You can do some tuning up in somebody else's life. You never know. Stop taking it for granted. Open up your horizon and embrace different perspectives, especially the perspective that God is trying to give you, because he have a reason for every single thing. You are there for a reason. Find out what that reason is and stop complaining that you have to be there. You are there for a reason, and the reason why you there, if you pass the test, if you do what you're supposed to do while you there, is going to work wonders for your future. Stop complaining and pay your dues. Stop complaining and learn. Stop complaining and pick up more tools. Stop complaining where you are, because God is taking you somewhere, because he have a plan for you. Again, he have the blueprint for your life. Stop taking it for granted and find out what that blueprint is, and get aligned with his will and live your purpose. It's yours. Stop playing games. Let's get it.